What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, guys. Do not mind my hair. I did not intend on making a video today, but I feel very called to make a video right now. Oh my goodness, I just saw an eagle, and an eagle, like the spiritual meaning of an eagle is balance. I'm gonna look that up because I really can't remember the rest, but definitely balance. But yeah, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I'm out here in nature right now, just grounding myself. And I know it's not super sunny. It's very dark, actually. It's not sunny. There's no sun at all. It's a very cloudy day. But you know what? I'm not going to let this stop me from coming out here and grounding myself and connecting with Earth. Because regardless if it's sunny, regardless if it's cloudy, rainy, snowing, Earth is always still living. Earth is always still giving us energy. So I decided to come out here today because I really needed some clarity. And I just needed to just sit with myself and self-reflect. But I wanted to talk to you guys because a couple weeks ago, I quit my job, and I'm not where I want to be financially. And I know that I'm not where I want to be financially. Yes, I have money to support myself right now. I have money to pay my bills. I have the money to actually take this time to quit my job, but I'm not where I want to be financially, and I accept that. But I decided to take this risk in my life because I am just so done with ignoring my emotions. I'm so done with neglecting my health, my mental health. You see, where I was working before I was working in childcare. I worked at a daycare. I was a teacher, and don't get me wrong, I love teaching. I love kids. I love watching them grow. I'm very passionate about what I do. And it wasn't the job itself that made me want to quit. Yeah, there were certain things about the company. There were just certain things, but that's not what we're focused on today. A big part of why I decided to quit and move forward with my life is because I was so tired of neglecting my mental health. I was spending 40 hours a week at work. And when I tell you, so I take public transportation. So I would leave my house at 7:30 in the morning. It took me about maybe 45 minutes to an hour to get to work. And then I would work, and I would get home at 6:45 at night. And then I would take a shower, cook, go to sleep, and wake up and do the same thing. So there was absolutely no time that I had for myself besides the weekends or, maybe staying up a little bit later. But other than that, it was consistently work, and depleting my emotions and ignoring how I felt and, letting myself get overtired. And it was really starting to affect me. And that kind of stuff affects you so much because when you don't have time to even sit down and think for yourself, it causes so much chaos in your mind, especially someone like me who overthinks. And I'm I'm a very emotional person, and I hold on to so much, and I tend to hold on to things to the point where it starts to affect me in so many different ways. And I seen that my mental health was being affected so much. Not having the time for myself. And so I was just okay, I need to do this for myself. And since I quit my job, honestly, I have witnessed so much within myself. I have developed so much self-confidence. My mental health has improved so much. I find myself remembering things more. I find myself, just thinking for myself more and coming up with strategies, coming up with ways to be a better person, even if it means just making videos for you guys and prioritizing that time. And it's crazy because even with a little bit of the time that I was off of work, I wasn't even making videos because I was so invested in myself because I wanted to make up for all the time that was lost. You know what I'm saying? And I was working so hard because of obviously everything that I went through in my life. And, I had to support myself. I have me. I have myself. This is all I have. So I got to support myself. And when I got to a place where I was okay, I think I'm in a better place. I decided this is what I wanted to do with myself. And I don't have fear, during this time. And during time in general, I've just learned to let go of fear, let go of limitations. And I feel me sticking around in that job, in that field, and working every single day was me setting a limitation to myself. And it was a limitation of me telling myself, oh, if I don't work this job, then I'm not going to get money. If I don't work this job, then I'm not going to be successful. But at the end of the day, that's me lying to myself, because I am a big believer that you don't have to work harder. You just need to work smarter to attract what you want to attract, to get what you need to get. And if I'm sitting here and I'm spending most of my life working and traveling and, you know, not taking the time for myself, like, then how do I expect myself to grow as an individual? You know, like, yeah, I'm gonna get money, but it's like, is my mental health clear, right? Am I getting the answers? Do I feel happy within myself? And that's not how I felt when I was working all the time. And so that's why I'm here now. And I don't feel stuck. I know I'm not stuck, and I'm choosing to really believe in myself and just know that whatever's for me is going to be for me. And I know there's a lot of people that judge me for the choices that I make, and they might feel like I'm being lazy or that I don't want to do things. And see, that's the issue. I'm sorry, I feel so aggressive right now. That's the issue. That's the issue, is that, like, people feel like you prioritizing yourself and just wanted to take a break from this fast-paced life, it means that you're lazy. And it doesn't mean that you're lazy. It just means that you know that there's more within you. You know, I'm not telling y'all to quit your job. Like, if y'all are not in the place where you can't quit your job, don't quit your job. But if you are, bro, just do it. Take that risk, because with risk you will get a reward. Okay? I trust that there's something better for me, and that's why I decided to do what I did, and that's why I'm here and I'm sharing to you guys what I did, you know, because I know that there's something better for me. I know that my life isn't meant to just be working a 9 to 5, to be slaving, because at the end of the day, it's like people feel like, okay, you got to work really, really hard. Boom, you're working till retirement, but then by the time you retire, you're already old. You didn't even get to live your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to live my life. I'm not here to slave for other people. I'm not here to make money just for the government to just keep doing all these things and paying taxes. No, I'm here to enjoy my time on earth. I'm here to grow. I'm here to teach myself. With the time that I've been off of work, I have educated myself the most. Okay? Like, with school and stuff, yeah, cool. But, like, I have educated myself so much. Like, the time that I've taken off from work, bro, I have read 2 books. I've read articles. I've entered manifestation courses. I've reflected on myself. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned how to communicate. I've healed relationships with people in my life. Like, I've done so much within this time frame. However many weeks I quit my job, within this time frame, I have accomplished so much spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and I've accomplished things that may not be a big deal to everybody, but it's a big deal to me, right? Because I've always been somebody who, I've always set limitations to myself. I've always been afraid to do things for myself. I've always been afraid of what other people think about me and judgment. But you know what? That's just not me anymore. Okay? I quit my job because I know that I'm worthy of just living for me and being free from all of the illusions, being free from all of those distractions, because working 40 hours a week is a really big distraction. Because look how much I've accomplished within the little time frame that I've been off of work. I've accomplished so much within, versus all that time that I was spending going to work. Yeah, I made money. Yeah, I'm grateful. Yeah, I met some really cool people. I've experienced things. Yeah, but there's so much more than that. Right? I am just not built to live the same things. I'm just not built to do the same things every day. And that's what I was doing. I was doing the same thing every day. And that messes up your mental, bro. Doing the same thing every day, it just becomes muscle memory at some point. And it's like, you're not even really learning. You're just doing and doing because that's just what you're used to. I get on the bus. I know the route to work. I'm not necessarily thinking and being in the present moment. I'm just doing what I do every day. My mind just knows I just know what to do, so I'm just doing it. But now I'm able to sit with myself. I'm able to be present. I'm able to think. I read a book and it made a really good point. You can literally build a puzzle, but that does not mean that you were thinking throughout the puzzle. It just means that you know the puzzle, you memorized it. It's just muscle memory. Same with me with work. I already knew to get up at a specific time, to get there here by a specific time. I know how to get there. I know what happens at this time. This time I leave, I go home. I have a routine. I'm just doing the same thing over and over. It's just auto. So I'm not living in the present moment. I'm not living here right now. I'm not experiencing new things. I'm just not. Now that I'm not at work and I'm not an autopilot, every day is different for me. Every day I reflect on myself. Every day I have a different intention. Every day I come up with different things. I'm creative. I just do different things. We gotta start learning to live in the now. Because a lot of us, we live for the present. When we go to work every day and we're stressing and we're doing all these things and we're stressing about our bills, we're focusing on what's coming in the future. My fault. We're focusing on what's coming in the future. When we're sitting here and we're thinking, oh my God, I want to call out today, but I gotta go to work because I gotta pay my bills. I gotta go to work because I gotta do this. Because I have to. You're already in the future. You're not living in the now. That's what a lot of us are doing right now. We're not living in the now. And if you're not living in the now, you're never going to be able to connect with yourself. You're never going to be able to reflect on yourself. You're never going to be able to learn things about yourself because you're so distracted on other things and other priorities. All right? Being in the present moment now is so important. Because when you can be in the now, you can understand your purpose. You can understand what the universe is trying to tell you, what God, the universe is trying to tell you, whatever you believe in. You have the opportunity to do that because you're in the now. Okay? Oh my God, I gotta go to work because, the more that I could work, when I retire, I'll have a lot of money or whatever the fuck, 401k, that shit. I don't even fucking know about that stuff. And I know I sound so ignorant, uneducated, but it's just not something that I care about. And that's okay, But yeah, a lot of us just live for future events and a lot of us just stress and fear, Then you go to work or whatever because you want to make that money and you're just stressed. And so then your mind isn't in the moment because your mind is so busy being stressed, being tired. Then you start complaining. Oh my God, I'm always at work. Oh my God, I don't like my job. Now you're complaining. Another distraction. You don't have time to be in the moment. So that's the reason I really quit my job. I was just so done stressing and setting limitations to myself and worrying about the future. Because right now, honestly, being present right now, I just feel free. I feel great. I feel amazing right now. I don't got no worries. I don't got no stress. There's nothing for me to fear. Here come my little duckies. Well, they're geese, not duckies. But yeah, that's why I did what I did. Because I'm ready to live in the now. I'm ready to enjoy myself. Look at me right now, connecting with Earth. It's 30 degrees outside and I'm just out here looking like crazy. Connecting with Earth. Not stressing about a thing. Sitting here, I'm able to connect with myself. I'm able to process information. I'm able to meditate and actually receive answers and clarity. Because I took a risk. Because I decided that I was done worrying and stressing about things that aren't going to get me an answer in life. That aren't going to bring me true value and true purpose in life. That's why I'm here. I decided I don't want to sit around and do the same thing that everybody else is doing and be miserable and complain about how they have to go to work every day and just be around that all the time. I don't want to be around that. And I'm not ever talking about my old coworkers and nothing. It's really just a thing. That's all people do. They complain about what they're doing every day, but they're not doing anything different to change that for themselves. And that's where a lot of you guys get stuck. That's where a lot of y'all mess up. Y'all sit around and y'all complain and y'all, oh my goodness, I wish. And y'all start daydreaming about what y'all want, but y'all not taking the action. Y'all not taking the risk to get there, to do what you got to do. I feel like I'm yelling at y'all, but I'm just so passionate about this. And I just want y'all to get the message, I'm not even for real, bro. That's all I really got to say though. Y'all just got to start being present. Start taking more risks. Start doing more things that are going to benefit your mental health, your spiritual journey, that are going to make you a better person, because you staying stuck in the same cycle, doing the same thing every day, being on autopilot every single day, that's not helping y'all. All right. Thank y'all for listening to me. I love y'all. I hope y'all got the message. And I will see you guys in the next video.